It's a story of tremendous bravery and sacrifice out of the Vietnam War.
In 1969, one of the youngest Green Beret captains, William Hawk Albrecht, took command of a hilltop outpost known as Fire Base Kate, and just hours later ended up in the fight of his life.
Joining us right now is the co-author of Abandoned in Hell, the fight for Vietnam's Fire Base Kate, retired Army Captain William Hawk Albrecht. He's one of the most highly decorated Vietnam veterans, and it's a real pleasure, sir, to have you on the show.
What an honor.
Thank you both, and it's great to be on a show that I watch every day.
Oh, that's great. Well, let's talk a little bit about your story. You're 21. You are in charge of this outpost. You show up. Your first day, you're surrounded by the North Vietnamese. You're outnumbered 40-1.
I landed there on 28 October, and my Special Forces Sergeant, Danny Pirelli, we did a survey. There was things that needed to be done. It wasn't where we thought it should be. We started making preparations to enhance our defenses and start running some saturation patrols. But we got hit that night. Our ambush patrol came in, and what happened was the lead element of the 66th NVA Regiment, followed by the 28th, both infantry, augmented by an artillery battalion. Of course, we didn't know that then.
Yeah. As you look back now, as you wrote this book, you probably said to yourself, you know, on paper, there's no reason I should be alive today.
That night, when all the options were over, and we knew at that point, on 1 November 1969, they wouldn't give us reinforcements.
Right.
So it was surrender, and that just was not going to happen. Die in place, but to what end? I mean, it was not like we were fighting a delaying reaction like the Alamo, or attempt to break out. Well, we went for the breakout. And as we waited for air cover to come that never came, I remember looking up in the sky at the Almighty and the cosmos and thinking, you know what? I'm going to die tonight. And that's okay. And once I realized it, and the other guys too, a sense of calmness came over me. I was no longer afraid because, oh, Lord, was I afraid up until then, every one of us. And I just said, dear Lord, let me get as many of these brave young men out as possible before you take me, and then I'm ready to go. But I'm sitting here.
Wow. Amazing. So a spiritual surrender, but not a physical one.
Never. Wow. We did lose one man. We lost one man. And some people say, well, that's a minor miracle. And I said, well, if you were there, it's a major miracle.
Yeah. You would go on to serve our nation in the Secret Service.
Yes, I would.
You protected many of our commanders-in-chief.
Yes, I did. Vice presidents and foreign heads of state. I can't imagine myself doing anything else. It was a great run, 25-plus years.
Well, Hawk, it's a real pleasure having you. Once again, the new book is called Abandoned in Hell, the fight for Vietnam's Fire Base Kate. William Hawk Albrecht, thank you very much.
Thank you.